Were they ever able to say why? Because this case, like the others, no indication of a robbery, no indication of a sexual assault. It appears that that shots were fired into the vehicle to force them out. Betty Lou exited the front passenger door first, followed by David Faraday. He was 17. She was 16. Yeah, he shot David once in the head at point blank range. Betty Lou was shot 5 times in the back as she fled, and she was killed instantly. It was Betty Lou Jensen's first date, age 16. No one understood why. Like, what would you do? And then why would you do it? And then 6 to 7 months later, there was another attack on another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mago. He lived. This is in Vallejo. He lived to tell about it, and that was important.
Yes. And there are 2 men that lived, young men that lived. All the rest died. And multi-shots into cars, into people, stabbings. The common thread of this is the why, Megyn. It's the why. And being the son of a shrink, I've heard these cases over the years through my father, from D.B. Cooper all the way up to Zodiac and Hoffa and Atlanta. It's something my dad and I talked about when he was alive. And he talked about, the psychopath that would come into a community and make no sense to anyone. No robbery, no jealousy, no love triangle. That is what we believe our suspect fits the profile. And that's why we're so strongly in the belief that we're on the right man.
So if you look as an investigator, you've got to see what the similarities are. Like, what is his MO? How do we know it's Zodiac? And this will become relevant when you try to extrapolate to these other cases that you and your team are trying to figure out whether they were Zodiac cases or not. The attack on Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mago, July 5, 1969. Darlene was 22. Mike was 19. Again, parked at an isolated location in Vallejo. They were talking. A car, possibly a light brown Ford Mustang or a Chevrolet Corvair, pulled into the lot a few feet away. Now, I'm imagining this is 6 or 7 months after the other murder, but it's as far as we know, only the second publicized murder, of this type. So they didn't necessarily know that somebody's running around killing young people who park, and talk or make out or whatever they were doing. A man with a flashlight exited the vehicle, approached the couple. No other cars in the parking lot. They thought it was a cop, had their ID ready. And just as in the other murder we just discussed, the man began firing at them. 5 shots at the man. After 5 shots, the man walked slowly back to his car. Mike screamed out in pain, and the guy returned, firing 2 more shots at each victim. Mike was able to see the Zodiac. And as far as I know, he's the only one who ever gave a detailed description of him. He said he was white, 5'8" to 5'9", in his late 20s to 30s. Again, this would have been 1969. So, subtract 30 years from 1969. He's born around 1940. Stocky build, round face, brown hair. No conversation. Again, it's so disturbing. There was no ask. There was no attempt to negotiate. It was just murder for the sake of murder, which really is a true psychopath. Somebody once described the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath as neither one has any empathy or feeling for the killing at all, but the psychopath actually enjoys it, looks forward to it. Cryptocurrency may represent the future of money. It is one of the most exciting investment opportunities to come around for some time. But what about taxes? With an Alto Crypto IRA, you can trade crypto like Bitcoin and avoid or defer the taxes. Think about that. Invest with as little as $10. No setup charges, no account fees. Get into investing in crypto and do it in a tax-advantaged retirement account. 150 plus coins available, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. With industry-leading security, the advanced encryption standard for wallets and private keys, and secure trading 24/7 through Alto's integration with Coinbase. Are you ready to take your investments to the next level? Diversify like the pros and trade without tax headaches. Open an Alto crypto IRA with as little as $10. Just go to altoira.com/Megyn. That's ALTOIRA.com/MEGYN. Start investing in crypto today. Go to altoira.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.